What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Just Dev TV. Thank you guys for stopping by. I missed you guys so much. I've been here for three videos already, child. We're gonna be here a little bit longer. Y'all gonna see my face a little bit longer because I need to be making these videos. I need to get these videos out, child. I am behind. I'm so behind. Anyway, this is episode 4 of the Braxtons, child. The Braxtons. So Trina, the husband, Tawanda, and her boyfriend, they reach Maryland. They're kind of discussing the living situations. It's a nice little house that they're going to be staying in. Tawanda asks Vaughn about the ring because apparently he lost his ring. He don't know where it is, and he keeps losing his ring. And I'm just like, child, like a man, just like a man. Anyway, he doesn't want to say it's missing, but it's missing. He makes up this stupid story that about the ring, but in all, it's missing anyway. And if you don't want to wear your ring, then you need to stay in the house. Don't go outside. Then why did you get married? I told y'all. I just feel like this husband is one of those husbands that he's a little bit manipulative, that he treats her poorly behind closed doors. And now that she has the cameras on her, he don't know what to do because he don't know how to treat her. But I don't really think that he's fully I don't I really just think he wants about a mattress, a maid, and a mule. I think that's what he wants. And anyway, Erica De Niro. I think that's what he wants. But who am I? You like it, I love it. There's some qualities in him clearly that she sees because she's been with him for like what, 6 years. They check on little Kev, but they want to have a little bit of fun. Because eventually they're gonna go and see him, but they're trying to have a little bit of fun. So, Tony is on her way to the studio and, she checks in on Trina to see how everything was doing with little Kev. Trina lets her know that he's doing okay. She's always concerned. She's also concerned about Big Kev. And I'm just like, I don't even understand why y'all really care about him. Like, like, why do y'all keep saying, oh, I'm also concerned about Big Kev. I'm also concerned about Big Kev. If Big Kev treated your sister poorly, to the point where she wrote him out of her will and made videos to give all her assets and everything to her son, only why clearly there was something wrong, or y'all wasn't close enough to talk to her to know that something's wrong for her to go about this route. But we'll get to that. So I didn't even see what the big deal is that they keep talking about. Oh, they want to check on him, they want to check on him, they want to check on him. But this could be before all of the stuff hit the fan, and I don't know. Nobody wants to reach out to him though. Even though they're concerned about him, nobody wants to reach out to him because of the issues that he had with Tracy in the past. And I'm just like I said, what's the point of being concerned about him and his feelings if he did y'all wrong and he did y'all sister wrong? And he mishandled what he was supposed to handle. That's why she did what she did. Anyway, they go karting, they enjoy themselves, Trina talk about she driving slow because she's cautious and that's why her insurance don't ever go up. And I'm just like, girl, enjoy yourself. That's what go karting is for. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time. They discussed Tawanda's marriage to Sean and the fact that, excuse me, during the filming of the last season, he went to her father and asked her father for her hand, but yet he hasn't followed through. And I'm just like, that's because, like I told y'all in my other video, if y'all haven't seen it, go check it out. Love After Lockup. Dangle the carrot. Marriage is the carrot. All of these men know that marriage is the end result for women, and that's what they want. So they're gonna dangle that marriage carrot in your face and then pull it back. Dangle the carrot and pull it back. Dangle the carrot and pull it back. He claims say that he'll get married. He'll get married when he's ready to get married, when it's the right time. All this and all that. All the excuses that they always use. Always. They want the milk and not the cow. Okay. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's not my relationship. I'm not in a relationship. I don't really know. I don't really care. But that's the question at hand. Why they didn't get married even after all of that. But they'll get married when they get married. Anyway, she discusses her candle line and her journey for health. This is Tamar, Miss Tamar. She's at an interview with a podcast. She's doing an interview with a podcast with some journalists that she's been friends with for a long time. And I just feel like I was disgusted at all of those scenes that had Tamar involved in this season. I promise you I was. In this episode, I was disgusted at it. Because one, it felt like those guys was flirting with her more than they was actually interviewing her and talking about her. Two, I don't think they got down to any important information about her. They didn't discuss any of the information that's going on with her online. The fact that she keep getting online spiraling out of control about this boyfriend of hers, husband of hers, whatever you want to call it, about their breakup, about the jury, about everything. They didn't get down to none of that. They didn't get down to they didn't ask her any of the questions. She's talking about she coming out with a candle line. Are y'all buying the candles? Child, I am not. I'm not buying. Then she's talking about her health journey and the fact that she constantly wants to be work. I just feel like no matter when they speak to her, who she speaks to, whether she gets online or offline, however she does it, I don't feel like anything that comes out of this lady's mouth is genuine. I just feel like this is her representative. This is like she's playing a role and we don't get to see the real her every time she gets on our screen. No matter what it is, I feel like it's always her. Somebody said and action and she puts on acting mode every time she gets on the screen for this TV show and real life. I don't think that she's so inauthentic. She's never her authentic self, no matter when we see her. I don't know what the real Tamar looks like. Honestly, I don't. I feel like it's always her representative. She's always in representative mode. Y'all drop that in the comments and let me know. I don't know. I really don't care because I don't really like her like that. But that's just my own feelings. I just think she's a narcissistic, self-centered girl, and she needs to grow up and act like it. Stay off the internet. Get the therapy that you say that's around you all the time, and do something about it. Period. That's just how I feel. I don't really care. Like I'm not sparing these hoes no more. They getting on my nerves. Old, young, they're getting on my nerves. So I'm not sparing them no more. She's never her authentic self, and that's just how I feel. And that's how all through my notes, that's all I see. Her representative, her representative, her representative. She's her representative today. She's never her authentic self. Tawanda shows up to meet little Kev, and her dad is there, his brother, his kids, like a whole bunch of people they brought. And I'm just like, where all of these people come out of the woodworks? When he initially got locked up, none of them was around. None of them was in sight. Like none of them was around. None of them was in sight. Now all of a sudden they filming the show and everybody's showing up. Okay, child. Okay. 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 I just feel like they all sitting there telling little Kev that they gonna be there for him. They gonna be there for him. But I'm just like, were they there for him when he initially got locked up? Why did they have to come all the way from Atlanta to get to Maryland and then all of y'all meet up? Why couldn't they meet up beforehand in Maryland and try to help out? Okay, they had to wait for y'all to come all the way from Atlanta with the cameras. Okay, okay. Okay, I wrote a bunch of notes here, child. I wrote a bunch of notes here because this scene right here was a lot. Little Kev feels like his dad stepped in when he didn't need to because his mother didn't want him to, and he feels like he felt like it was a slap in the face. But I feel like Trina was calculated. I mean Trina. I feel like Tracy was calculated. She did exactly what she was supposed to do. She knew what this man was like prior to her passing away because for her to actually record herself with her lawyer her last and final wishes. And that right there is literally like a will and testament that you cannot refute. For her to get that stuff in order, plan all of that stuff ahead of time, she knew who she married, so she knew exactly what she wanted. She knew that she could only trust her son and her best friend to do exactly what she wanted to do. She said she didn't want anything done. He turned around and wanted to do something for her. She knew that her sisters, she didn't leave it to her sisters, she left it to her son, but her sisters, Trina, Tawanda, would guide her son to do what she was supposed to do. That's why Trina's advocating for that son. That's why she knew what she was doing when she assigned all of that stuff to her son. Dad felt a little salty because he felt like he should be the one, that he should be the one getting all the things and getting everything prepared. And she said, sucker, Uno reverse on your tail. She pulled the Uno reverse on his tail. And that's what he get. I literally had to do the same thing. I literally had to do the same thing to make sure that everything was in preparation because you ain't getting nothing else, sir. Anyway, I'm saying too much. I'm telling y'all my business, child. I'm telling y'all my business. But that's how it was. The dad stepped in. He was supposed to do what he did exactly what she said she didn't want. And a lot of times that happens. So she knew exactly what she was doing. That's why she video recorded what she was supposed to record. She knew who she was married to. She knew exactly who she was married to. And that's how it is sometimes. That's how it is sometimes. Child, you cheated on her. You thought everything was good. No, you get nothing. Get like vamoose. Vamoose. Um, little Kev is not being able to properly grieve because he has to deal with the passing of his mom. He has to deal with the crap that he had to deal with his dad. Then he got to deal with his divorce from his wife and the shenanigans that's coming with that. This kid is not, he's still a kid at the end of the day. He's still young. He's still a kid. He still needs to properly grieve his best friend, losing his best friend, not his mother alone. She was his mother and his best friend. That's that he needs to properly grieve as well. I feel like him and Trina is both in the same boat. They both in the same boat. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Um, Tamar's at the gym, and I'm just like, this scene is unnecessary. I told y'all, every time I see her on the screen, I feel like it's unnecessary. I feel like they just need to cut Tamar out altogether because she gives us nothing. She really gives us nothing. The scene is unnecessary. The friend was doing too much. I was just like, go away. Go away. Just go away. Yeah, I'll open it back up for you. The car should be going by now. Yeah, just go away. Just go away. Um, Again, they meet with the attorney to get clarification, and the clarification said the attorney said that he videotaped the stuff. I don't think they're going to show it to us, but they need to show it to that ex-husband of hers, or that husband of her, yeah, that husband of hers, so that they could get stuff right, so that he could do what he needs to do, or he probably already did. But at the end of the day, he needs to be able to properly grieve his mother, and they got what they needed, and they moved on, and now they could slam it in that dad's face of his. Anyway, Trina kind of, gives Tawanda and them an update on what happened with the attorney, and I like the fact that little Kev said, "Oh, I was born into this family. You just a transplant," which is true. A lot of these people, you get married, they think that they control all your assets and everything that's going on with you because they're your husband or your wife or ex-husband, ex-wife, whatever the case may be is, and they think they just can control everything, and that's sometimes not the case. It's not the case. Tawanda, Tawanda gets wind that production wanted little Kev to meet with his dad. She flipped out on them. Flipped out on him because they don't want to give him no airtime. They not trying to let him, like, trying to hear his story, like none of that stuff. She totally flips out on them. She calls production out there. She wants to get to the bottom of it. She want to know what's going on. I'm just like, it's crazy. Um they said that he's jealous. He want to do all of these things, and that they not trying to give him no airtime on their show, which is, I agree 100%. Pay him dust. Don't show his face. Don't put him on the show. Like, none of that stuff. We don't want to know. Especially if you didn't do the right thing. Especially if you jumped in and you snatched it from your son and felt like, oh, we gonna do X, Y, and Z. You cannot do that, sir. So she flips out, but then production pretty much confirms that it's not happening. They won't let it happen. It shouldn't happen. They shouldn't be around each other. They're not gonna give him airtime on the show. Nobody wants to hear his story. Like, none of that stuff. So they confirm with her and put her at ease that they're not going to bring him on the show or let him speak on the show. I agree. It's their show. He don't need no shine on their show, especially if he didn't do the right thing. I don't know. Y'all drop that in the comments and let me know what y'all think. I just feel like none of them is properly grieving. They all over the place. Tracy, she was like a ray of sunshine when you see her, like I keep saying. And they are, um, for lack of a better term, I feel like they're dragging it out and they using her unnecessarily when they could just produce the show. I feel like Tamar, even though she's a part of the family, she really don't need to bring on a show because as of 4 episodes, she ain't bring nothing to the show yet. I feel like all of the scenes that they show her in, they're unnecessary and irrelevant, and she's giving nothing. I just feel like I don't really think they really have nothing to offer at this very moment until I see something different. I could be wrong, but that's just my feeling. I could be wrong. Y'all drop that in the comments and let me know what y'all thought of this 4th episode. Y'all drop that in the comments and let me know y'all feelings about Big Kev and Little Kev situation and what he did and how he handled it. You know, drop that in the comments. Let me know. Thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.